All right, welcome to our fourth game of the Silver Stick Tournament. We're here in Boulder against Littleton Black for our fourth and final game. Our starting lineup is Merrick as center with Ian and Grayson as his wingers. We've got Parker and Colton as our D with Robbie in net. It is a quiet start to this game. No music, which I'm okay with. No copyright laws. All right, we're getting started. Merrick with the face-off. Littleton with the face-off win. Back to their D with a pass up. Intercepted by Grayson. Grayson dumps it into the corner. I'm sorry, there's a gentleman standing in my way, so if I can't see right in front, I apologize. Littleton coming back. We got some pressure from Ian. Parker does a nice job of a post check, pushed off to the side, back over to Parker. Parker with a pass up to Merrick. Merrick holding on to it. Gets caught up in someone's feet. Littleton grabs it. Stick lift from Colton. Back to Parker. Parker clears it out of the zone. Picked up by Littleton. Littleton holds it. Chased down by Merrick. Out comes Milo. No, sorry. Dean. I saw the one and was thinking, but all right, Parker comes in to the zone. Mikey's out with him. Back over to Parker. Parker with a pass up to Mikey. Back to Dean. Riker's out on the ice. Up to Riker with a pass. Shot. Gets pushed to the side. Shot by Dean. Spot and glove. Riker with a face-off win back to Cameron. Cameron with a shot. Goes high. Gets it open. Oh, Littleton picks it up. Unfortunately, unable to get that shot in there. Back to Cameron with trying to stop it. Deked around him. Eli with a beautiful poke check. Pushed off to the side. Picked up by Littleton back behind. Shot and left by Robbie. All right, coming out to take the face off, we've got Hayden. He's got Brock with him and J-Ray. Hayden with the face-off win, back to the corner. Cam's there. Picked up by Brock. Brock chipping it up the boards, trying to get it around. Pushing on Littleton up against the boards. Cam takes it, chips it up. Gets up to their D, gets popped out. J-Ray chasing it down. He's going. He gets there. Nice pressure from Littleton, but J-Ray still has it. J-Ray's got it. He's got Brock coming up to help him out. Back over to Littleton. Smoke check by Brock. Colton's out with Aiden on D. Aiden able to do a nice poke check, get it out of there. Oh, gets caught up in the feet. Back to Littleton. Littleton with a pass to the center. Pass over. Goes over to the far corner. More pressure. Stopped by Hayden. Brock picks it up, chips it up to Hayden. Hayden's got him by himself. Hayden with a shot towards the net. Easy catch for the goalie. He does not cover it. Leaves it loose, but guess who's there? Merrick. Merrick's chasing it down. He's got Grayson with him. Grayson with a pass back to Merrick. Parker's there. Ian's there. We got Aiden on D. Goes back. Shot to the side. Merrick's there waiting in front. Goes back up. Aiden with some nice pressure. Littleton goes around him. We've got a 2-on-1. Oh, shot, but Robbie pushes it high. Back to Littleton with a shot. Merrick clears it out, gets it out of the zone. Beautiful work. Ian's chasing it down. They do a D-to-D pass. Reset. Comes out. Robbie stops it, pushes it back to the side. Eli gets it, trying to clear it out. Their D holds it in. Back over to their winger. Shot towards, stopped by Parker. Littleton picks it up, gets it in front. Stopped by Mikey. Mikey trying to get it up to Dean. Picked up by Ian. Ian's got Dean and Mikey with him. Ian deking around, gets poke checked back by Dean. Dean with a shot. Loose. Mikey picks it up, trying to get it back over to Dean. chipped up the boards. Riker comes up, stops it, tops out. Cam with a poke check, trying to keep it out. Doesn't get enough. Back to Robbie. Wide open, but Robbie stops it. And Robbie, if you go back and watch this, I know that was not an official term, but Eli with a beautiful pass up to Mikey, to Riker. Possessed by Littleton, they get it, and we have an offside call. All right, coming out, we got J. Ray with Brock, Colton, Hayden, and Aiden on D. Hayden Davis with the face-off. Uh-oh. We're doing center ice now. Hayden with the face-off. Kind of a stalemate on that win. Picked up by Brock. Brock's driving in. He does a shot towards, just a little bit to the left. Or to the right, I'm sorry. Up to, shot by Colton. Jaden back to Colton. Colton grabs onto it. Dumps it in. Littleton picks it up. Trying to drive it in. Stopped. Goes down. They're waving off icing. Aiden with a beautiful push off to the side. Brock's there. Brock has it. Tries to get a pass over to Colton. Gets intercepted. Aiden putting some pressure. Hayden trying to clear it out. Colton clears it out. Pass up. And Hayden clears it. J. Ray is chasing it. Line change. Merrick's coming in hot. Watch out for Merrick. He's got Grayson with him. Grayson and Merrick up against the boards. Littleton does the pass. Eli's out. Eli with a beautiful hit. Grayson has it. Trying to get it up. Gets it over to, I'm not sure who, but Littleton intercepted it. Back up over into the corner. Eli keeps it in. Pops out. Back to Eli. Eli trying to clear it out. Eli's got it up to Ian. Ian dumps it in. Goes into that close corner. Goes back behind the net. Merrick with a shot on goal. Grayson's there. Picks it up. Grayson has it. Grayson with a shot. Push to the side. Grayson back to Ian. Ian's got it. Ian flipping it up. Gets deflected high. Goes back. Parker sends it back around the corner. Littleton holds it, and they're bringing it out. Pass, and it goes up into the netting. All right, coming out, we got Dean, Riker, Mikey, Cam, and Aiden. Robbie's still in net. 7:45 left in the first period. It's so quiet. Riker with face-off. Off to the side for the face-off win. Aiden's there, picks it up, pushes it up to Mikey. Mikey's got it, trying to get the pass, makes a shot on net. And the goalie decides too much pressure. He's going to cover it. All right, we're going to take this face-off to the goalie's right. Zoom in a little bit. Pass back up to Cameron. Cameron with a shot. Sends it to the side instead. Littleton trying to make a pass, but Riker intercepts it. Riker's got it. Riker makes it around, trying to wrap around. We have a penalty being called. On who? For what? Interference on who? Oh, good. Phew. We're going on a power play, boys. Puck in, gets popped out by Littleton. A lot of pressure. Dean to Riker. Riker holding on to it. Riker with a pass up to Mikey. Oh, no. We were going to be offside, but they held on to it. Colton with a pass up to Riker. Riker dumps it in. Mikey's chasing it. Back up over to Dean. Dean's got it. Dean trying to get it down to Mikey. Gets pushed off to the side. Mikey grabs it. Back to Grayson. Colton with a shot. Goal! Yeah! Woo! Goal by Colton Moore. Power play is over. Face off. We got J. Ray Davis and Wilcox out there. J. Ray trying to make a pass over to Brock. He is right in front of the net waiting. We got Colton and Eli out on D. Littleton does a pass, gets it back over. Shot that puts it back behind the net. Picked up again by Littleton. They keep it around. They're going to make a shot. Robbie. Oh, Robbie with a beautiful save that went above the net. Holy moly. All right, back over to Colton and Eli. Eli chasing it into the corner, putting some pressure. Eli says, forget it. You're not going to be able to make an easy pass. Gets sent over. Brock's chasing it. Brock with a nice crash. Shot and caught and covered by Robbie. All right. Coming out. We got Ian, Merrick, Grayson, Aiden, and Parker. Merrick with the face-off. Wilson with face-off, one shot. Robbie with a stop. Push off to the side. Wilson trying to get it in front. They're chipping away at it. Trying to clear it out. Back over. Robbie still with a beautiful save. Goes back over into the corner. Cleared up to their D. Their D sends it back down deep around. Back behind the net. Up to trying to get in front of the net, but was cleared out by Aiden. Or Parker. Sorry, it was cleared out by Parker. Aiden giving this guy a little bit of a shove. Pass in front of the crease. Back up over to Ian. Ian clears it out, chasing it down. Big line change coming up. We got Cam and Eli coming out on D. We got Riker and Mikey coming out as our forwards. Ian's hanging out there. Ian's got it behind the net, does a little flip behind. Back to Riker. Riker's trying to get it over to Mikey in front. Back over to Ian. Ian with a shot. Oh, pushed back. Cleared out. Eli keeps it in. Eli takes a big hit but clears out. Gets flipped up. Picked up by Cameron. Cameron chips it up. Gets it up over to Mikey. We're going to have icing. No line change. Riker with the face-off. Riker with the face-off, win back over to Mikey. Mikey passes it to Eli. Eli sends it around the board. Riker trying to clear it out. Gets it cleared out. He's got Dean with him. Littleton's chasing it down. They pick it up. Mike says, forget it. I'm going to put some pressure so you can't make it. Mike with a beautiful hit, and he's going in the box. Dang it. Oh, and the Littleton kids are fighting themselves. What are they calling him for? Roughing? They're calling it around. J-Ray causes enough disruption that it can't be a full shot. Shot covered by Colton. Back to J-Ray. J-Ray trying to clear it out. Another shot stopped by Colton again with his skate this time. Picked up by J-Ray. J-Ray says, all right, that's it. I'm getting out. Thank you. And now it's going to be 4-on-4 for the next 141, and then we'll have a face-off. We've got J-Ray, Cam, and Colton still out there. Not sure who won that face-off. Sorry, we have a gentleman right in front. I don't want to make him leave again. Wilson holding it on. Back up to Colton. Cam pops out. Cam holds on to it. Cam does a little bit of a kick. Gets taken. Marlowe with a beautiful kick. Trying to clear it out. Picked up again by Littleton. Gets sent back. Cam picks it up. Sends it around the boards. Cleared out. Littleton does a little bit of a regroup. Merrick's putting on some pressure. Merrick says, enough. That's it. I'm going to put some pressure. Shot that goes high. Up to their D. Shot stopped by Cameron. Cameron holds on to it, clears it, and we're going to have icing. That's all right. We needed a line change. So we got Hayden coming out with Brock and Aiden and Parker. We have 1:19 left in the 4-on-4. 3:42. Why aren't they stopping the clock? Oh, they're fixing the clock. I don't think she started it before. Hold tight. I don't know what our time is. I'll be right back. All right, 3:30 left in the first period. Brock with the puck. Brock sending it into the zone. Hayden chasing after it. Brock coming after. Brock with a nice little stick lift and a push up. Littleton does the pass, gets cleared up, and we're going to have icing. 3:09 left in the first. 43 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Big line change coming up. We got Ian and Grayson coming out. We're going to keep out Parker and Aiden. Grayson with the face-off win. Littleton picks it up, clears around. Are we going to have icing? And we do. All right, today was Saturday. I didn't do any shopping this whole weekend. All right, Grayson with the face-off win. Again, picked up, though, by Littleton when it popped out. Aiden was enough disruption that he was able to get the puck to Grayson. Grayson dumps it into the corner. Ian's chasing it down. We got Parker and Aiden waiting in the corners. Back to Parker. Parker trying to make a shot. Sends it around the corner instead. Gets picked up by Littleton behind the net. Back up. Parker with some nice pressure there. I know it's hard to see, and I'm so sorry. Littleton pops out. Aiden is able to pick up the puck. Sends it back over. Tries to get it over to Merrick. Cleared out, and we got Grayson chasing it down. Eli comes out. Dean's there. Littleton comes out. Tries to make a pass. Gets sent up. Parker picks it up to Dean. Dean sends it deep down. Goes around the boards. Mikey's there. Dean goes around. Riker's waiting in front of the net. Mikey's coming off. And we got J-Ray coming on for Mikey. Back to Riker. Littleton picks it up. J-Ray chasing it down. Enough pressure. Back to Colson. Littleton dumps it back in. Eli's there. Holds on to it. Chips it up the board. We have less than a minute left in the first period. Oh, no. And nice poke check from Riker. They make a shot. Blocked by their own player. Back to Riker. Intercepted that pass. Riker holding on to it. Dumps it in. We got a big line change coming. We got Aiden and Cam coming out on Z. We've got Hayden, Brock, and Merrick coming out. Pressure from Rebels. Littleton could not make a good enough pass. Brock comes in, puts more pressure. Hayden comes in, uses his skates, gets back over to Brock. Brock gets shoved down. And he gets right back up. Cameron with some nice poke checking, keeps it off to the side. Brock's there. Back up over to Littleton. Stopped by Hayden right in front. Hayden with a pass. Trying to get it, and it's over to Littleton. They're trying to make a shot. Too much pressure from Hayden, Cameron, and that's the end of the first period. What a great first period. What a difference from last night to this evening, afternoon. I will be right back. All right, looks like out on net we have, or Out. Oh, no. From the point. Littleton got to go. Got Dean out here with Riker and Mikey. Parker and Aiden on defense. Robbie's still in net. Cook gets sent into our zone. Aiden chasing it down, picks it up, holds onto it, chips it up, trying to get it out. Gets it up to Riker. Riker's driving in. He's got Dean with him. Riker gets pushed to the side. Sends it around. Picked up by Parker at the point. Parker with a shot towards. Blocked by Littleton's defense. Mikey trying to keep the puck in there. Parker's able to keep it in. Gets popped out. Got a breakaway situation. Dean chasing. Beautiful save by Robbie. Robbie the wall. Morrison. Puck goes into the corner. Back up to their D. Sneak around. Parker and Aiden drop down in front, trying to help out Robbie. Not sure what's happening over there. We got Riker battling. Gets picked up by Mikey. And what happened after? Parker's going in the box. We're going on a penalty kill. Interference. Merrick with a face-off win. Over to J-Ray. J-Ray's got it. Stick lifted. How's that? Over to Littleton. Gets pushed to the side by Colton. Shot. Stopped by Robbie. Still floating around. Picked up by Littleton again. Shot. Stopped by Robbie, and he holds on to it. Getting some exercise there with his glove. His glove is just holding on to it. All right, so Merrick's doing the face-off again. Littleton with the face-off one this time. Shot that goes high, and they try to deflect it. Robbie stops it. Colton in the corner. Colton picks it up, tries to get it up to Merrick. Colton holds on to it. Still holds on to it, gets it up to J-Ray. J-Ray's going. We got Merrick coming up with him. J-Ray with it. J-Ray with a shot. Wide open. Picked up by Littleton, and they're driving in. J-Ray and Cameron offside. Way offside. That number 5. Number 5 on Littleton. Again, he decided, I'm just going to sit in the middle of the zone. All right, coming out, we got Brock and Hayden. Eli and Aiden Floria. We have 1:07 left in our penalty kill. Aiden with the face-off. Littleton with the face-off win. They send it down deep into the corner. Aiden chasing it down, watching over his shoulder. Picks it up, sends it back, gets caught in the feet. Brock's coming up to help. Eli's waiting in front. They do a pass over, back up to their D. D with a shot towards Robbie. Robbie pushes it off to the side. Eli's in the corner by himself. Aiden sends it up, gets it up to their D. Hayden trying to help him out, gets sent back down to the corner. Aiden is able to make enough of an interference. They weren't able to get a shot off. Brock with some nice pressure. Shot from the way high. Aiden picks it up. Back up to Brock. Brock trying to clear it out. He gets it to Hayden. We got Hayden with a shot towards and covered by their goalie. All right, coming out, we got Ian, Grayson. I don't know who else is with them. Colton and Cameron. 17 seconds left on our penalty kill. 10:48 left in the second period. We are 2 Littleton goalies left. Grayson with the face-off. He's got Ian to his right. Cameron with a pass over to Colton. Colton with a shot. Gets picked off. And they clear it. Colton picks it up. Gets it over to Grayson. Trying to clear it out. Gets back sent. Ian. Ian with it. Holding on to it. Shot! Oh, just high. Cameron keeps it in. Gets it over to Ian. Ian trying to get it over to Grayson. Grayson's in front. Goes back behind the net. Ian with a nice little pressure there. Eli's out for Grayson. No, Eli's out for Cameron. Dean is out for Grayson. Riker's out. Ian is still out. Eli picks it up, sends it around the corner, around the board. I say corner, I don't know why. Eli gets it out, trying to clear it out. Littleton keeps it in. Gets sent back down deep. Riker's chasing it down. Riker, trying to make a shot, wrap around. Whole lot of mess right there. Poor Robbie didn't even see it. All right, so we got Dean, Merrick, Mikey, Parker, and Aiden. Pass up to Mikey. Mikey's bringing it in. He's got Dean waiting in front. Up against the boards, we got Parker coming in to help out. No, Merrick coming in and help out. Hard to see when there's like, it's just a terrible rank to live stream from. Now what happened? Offside? Must have been. All right. Merrick taking the face off again.
Go, chip it in. Chip it in.
Gets sent down in. Merrick's chasing it. Nice pressure from Merrick. Mikey comes in to help him out. Gets sent around. Dean chases it. Littleton coming, but we got Aiden with a lot of pressure. Back up over. Shot. Watched by Robbie. Goes into the far corner. Picked up by Mikey again. Mikey trying to make a pass. Decides to go. Dean's chasing it. No icing. Big line change. Coming up, we got Hayden out with Brock. Littleton back up over to Parker. Parker holds onto it, trying to chip it over to Hayden. Gets intercepted by Littleton. Littleton holds it on, sends it around the boards into the near corner. Cam sends it up. Hayden's there, gets it up to Brock, who gets it to Riker. Brock and Riker, and shot by Riker, gloved by Littleton's goalie. All right, coming out, we got Ian and Grayson. Merrick. No, not Merrick. Merrick's coming off. So Ian, Grayson, Riker, Cam, and Eli. Riker with the face-off. And the face-off went back to Eli. Eli dumps it in around the boards, back behind the net. Littleton holds on to it. Grayson's there. Grayson holds on to it with a pass up to Cameron. Cameron with a shot. Oh, man. Just to the side. Back over to Eli. Eli making a shot. Gets sent down there. Over to Ian. Ian trying to get it to Riker. Ian holds on to it. And over to Grayson. Over to Riker. Gets deflected. Ian back over. And covered by their goalie. There you go. I don't know what the shots on goal are, but I'm guessing we're actually doing better on these shots on goal this game than previous games. Big line change. So we got Merrick out with Mikey and Dean. Colton and Aiden as our defensemen. Merrick with the face-off. Stalemate on the face-off one, but Merrick pushes it towards the net. Gets back over into the corner. Pass by Littleton. Stopped enough. Colton picks it up in our zone, holds on to it, takes it back behind the net. Back up to Mikey. Colton back over with Mikey. Shot towards Aiden, trying to clear it out. He does clear it out up to the D. Gets it up to Mikey. Mikey over to Dean. Dean's got it. Dean with a shot. Oh, gets caught in some feet. That would have been in. That would have been in. Littleton's here. Aiden chasing after it. We got Colton staying back. Dean chasing it. Hayden does some nice little poke checking. Littleton picks it up. Aiden grabs it, sends it over. Colton's trying to get it in. Battle up against the boards. We got Hayden picking it up. Hayden with a shot towards the net. Goes back behind. Big line change. We got Brock coming out. Parker coming out. Eli coming out. J-Ray coming out. Oh my gosh. Parker with a beautiful hit. Grayson's out. Brock picks it up. Brock holds on to it. Gets it up over to Grayson. Grayson holding on to it. He's got J-Ray with him. Grayson trying to do a drop pass. Shot! Open. Oh! Back to Parker. Parker sends it over. We got J. Ray in front. Oh, held up by Littleton. Littleton picks it up, sends it up, goes beyond Parker. Parker says no. Robbie takes it, sends it out, clears it out, gets picked up by Ian. Ian sends it over to Grayson. Grayson trying to make a pass over to Eli. Intercepted. And we're going on a power play. Sorry. All right. We got our biggest kids out here right now. And that's okay. Riker with the face-off. Littleton clears it out. They're chasing it down. Robbie holds it, clears it out, gets it up to Riker. Riker pokes it out of the zone. Where did it go? Oh, into the bench. Coach Kale does not need the puck in his face. All right, we're going to do it again. Riker with face-off. 5 minutes left in the second period. Score is 2-1 Littleton. We have 1:41 left in our power play. Littleton has possession, takes it back behind their own net. Mikey and chasing it down. Colton's up here waiting. Back up to Colton in the corner. Colton holding on to it. Does a little bit of a reverse deke. Gets it over to Mikey. To Riker. Riker holds on to it. Riker trying to get it to Dean. Riker holds on to it, trying to get it up to Grayson. Littleton is right there. Sent back. Colton keeps it in. Riker sends it over. Intercepted by Littleton. Littleton does a pass. Hits their own player. What unfortunately happens. Shot that goes back behind the net. 59 seconds left of our power play. Poked out. More poking out. Colton's there. Mikey comes out. Shot! Hits the post right above Robbie's head. That was a little crazy. Riker has it. He's got Dean with him. Trying to make a shot on, but there was too many sticks. Dean up against the boards. We got Hayden coming out. We got Brock coming out. Hayden's there. And we're at 27 seconds left of our power play. How is that a hand pass? No, offside? That was not a hand pass. All right. Let's see what's happening here. We're keeping Cameron and Aiden out. Hayden, Brock, and J-Ray. Hayden with the face-off. Hayden with face-off win. Gets it over to J-Ray. Aiden's in there putting on some pressure. Gets sent back. Brock was some nice poke checking. Wilson picks it back up. Wilson sends it deep into our zone. Our power play is over. Cameron. That should have been icing. Shot, goal. Wilson on the face-off win. Gets it into the corner. Wilson clears it out. Picked up by Ian. Ian trying to clear it out. Ian clears it out. Gets it sent in there. Parker sends it back down. Eli chasing it. Gets his stick on the puck. Puck goes into the far corner. Wilson holding on to it. Sends it back behind the net. Littleton with a shot. Robbie with a stop. Merrick back to Grayson. Grayson sending it over to Ian. Are we going to have icing?
Oh, okay.
Nope, they waved it off. Picked up by Merrick. Ian's there. We got Mikey coming out. And Colton. Littleton just driving in. Stopped by Parker. And Parker's getting a penalty. I'm guessing his penalty is tripping. So we're going on a penalty kill. We're basically the rest of the second period. Trip, yep. I was right. Trip. All right. So Riker, Cameron, Littleton holding on to it. Shot. Caught and saved by Robbie. Riker with face off again. Face off win over to Colton. Colton trying to send it around. Picked up by Littleton. Not sure what exactly has happened. Riker is able to pop it out. Riker has it. He's got Dean with him. Trying to make a pass over to Dean. Gets intercepted by Littleton. Dean with a lot of pressure. Riker with some nice poke checking happening there. Back around the boards. As you heard from the Daz, that was interference. And what's happening? That was offside. Now they're calling offside? These refs have their own method of madness. All right, Eli, Aiden, Merrick, and J. Ray. Littleton picks up the puck, brings it into our zone. Takes it around behind, trying to wrap it. Trying to make a shot. Loose puck picked up by Merrick. Merrick chipping it up the boards to himself, chasing it down. God, he is so fast. Back up over to the side with J. Ray. J. Ray in the corner. Gets cleared out. Back. We have 40 seconds left on our penalty kill. Littleton picks it up, trying to make a shot. Stopped by Robbie. Back up over. I'm not sure, but Aiden has it. Clears it out. Give them a little bit of a breather. Way offside. All right. We got Brock coming out with Hayden, Colton, and Cameron. 1:04 left in the second period. 24 seconds left in our penalty kill. Wilson on the face-off win. Back up over to the side. Trying to make a pass to their cherry picker. Colton does some nice stick lifting and pressure. Shot. Way high. That is such a high stick. I was going to say, doesn't it come down here now? Yeah, it does. Okay. All right. We got Hayden with the face-off. Brock standing back. We got Cam and Colton waiting. Colton with the face-off win. Oh, my gosh. Cam, watch your cherry picker! Colton, Cam, Grayson, and Brock with him. Littleton with the face-off win. Picked up by Littleton, trying to make a shot. And goal. And Ian with him. Colton and Cam on D. Merrick gets the win. Gets it into Littleton's zone. Brayson's chasing it down. Gets sent back up. Colton picks it up. That's the end of the second period. All right, start of the third period. We got Riker, Dean, Mikey, Colton, and Aiden. Robbie and net. Aiden holds on to it, gets it up to Mikey. Mikey holding on to it, gets it in, sends it towards the net. Caught and gloved by Littleton goalie. Right there with the face-off again. Riker with the face-off, went back to Aiden. Aiden holding on to it with a shot. Wide open, picked up by Mikey. Mikey trying to get it over to Dean. Gets it over to Dean. Shot! Darn. Did not go in. We're going to do it again. Riker with face off, back to Aiden again. Aiden holding on to it, sends it down to Mikey. Goes back behind the net. Dean's there. Dean back to Colton. Colton holding on to it. Colton with a shot towards the net. Deflected by Littleton. Back to Mikey. Mikey trying to get it over to Riker. Riker with it. Riker trying to make the shot. Still loose. Still loose. Oh, back up. Aiden gives it in. Back over to Mikey. Poke check by Riker. Back up over. Aiden keeps it in. Aiden with some more Ian's out there now. Not sure what's happening, but picked up by Dean. Dean holds on to it. Gets it into the zone. Back up over to Dean again. Merrick is on the ice now. Merrick chasing it in. And, oh, it just hit a coach. Oh, no. Hit the coach in the head. Hope he's okay. All right, we got Merrick, Grayson, Eli, Ian, Parker. Is he okay? They're going to have to start wearing helmets. Merrick with the face off. Merrick picks it up, sends it into the corner. Back up the boards, back to Grayson. Poke check, Merrick's there. Back up over, cleared out. Eli's chasing it. Eli grabs it, sends it around the boards. Picked up by Parker. Parker with some pressure. Eli got it. Chipped up. Grayson's there. Gives back to Eli. Wilson gets a possession. Pass. They weren't able to clear it out. Merrick with a pass to Ian. Gets pickpocketed. And we have a penalty coming up. So we're going on a power play. Back to Ian. Ian's got it. Gets poke checked. Head contact. Ooh. They both got game misconduct. Merrick, that's your first big penalty. Face off. Mikey and Dean on his sides. Colton and Aiden on D. Mikey picks it up. Mikey with a shot. Caught. All right, face off to the goalie's right. Riker with a face off win. Goes over to the side. Picked up by Aiden. Aiden holding on to it. Dumps it around the corner. Back behind the net. Mikey chasing it down. He's got Dean with him. Colton waiting. Riker's there. Dean with trying to make a pass. Gets pickpocketed. Picked up by Littleton. Driving it in. They just dump it in. Shot. Blocked by Robbie. Another shot blocked by Robbie. Picked up by Mikey. Back to Littleton. And then Riker's there. Riker clearing it around, or trying to clear it out. Gets picked up by Littleton. Pressure from Aiden. Back to Riker. Back to Mikey. Mikey's got it. Does a pass to Dean. Dean chips it in. Goalie catches it, covers it. All right, we got Brock out here with J. Ray and Eli, Hayden and Parker. Not Aiden, Hayden. Hayden with the face-off. Ooh, there's something going on, but I don't know what. Hayden with the face-off. Littleton with the face-off win. Brock chasing it. Gets up to Parker in the point. Pops out. Eli chasing it down. Icing waved off. Chasing it around towards the net. Eli chips it at the boards. Littleton picks it up. Hayden clears it out. Parker trying to clear it out. Littleton's big feet get in the way. They don't have big feet. I'm just kidding. All right, Littleton trying to get it in front of the net. Pressure from Parker and Brock. And Parker's going in the box. And Colton. Where's that Dean? No, it's Colton. Grayson with face-off one. Dumps it out. Waving off icing. Littleton picks it up. Just letting them skate in. Drop pass. Picked up by Grayson. Grayson and Ian are there together. Ian picks it up. Grayson does some nice footwork. Shot! Oh, just to the side. God, it looked like it went in. Puck goes to the far corner. Grayson's there. Grayson trying to get it up to Colton. Poke check by nobody. Grayson keeps him to the outside. Shot towards. We have a minute left in our penalty kill. Picked up by Colton again. Colton trying to flip it out. Picked up by Littleton up to their D. D sends it back down deep. Grayson's there. Grayson's trying to get his stick on there. He's able to push it off to the side. More pressure. Colton's there. Picked up again by Littleton. Littleton back around up to their D. Shot. Deflected. Deflected again. Trying to clear it out. Grayson with some more deflection with Colton. Back to their D. Sends it down deep into the corner. Picked up by Colton. Colton with a poke check. Picked up by, Ian. Back over to Colton. Colton flips it down. Well, and they didn't. They're called off icing. Riker's out with Mikey, Aiden, and Eli. Mikey with some pressure. Aiden with a shot. Oh, caught and covered. 8:07 left in the game. 8 seconds left in our penalty kill. Riker with a face-off. Face-off went back to Aiden. Oh, no. Aiden gets tripped up, but that's all right. Ended up tripping up that Littleton kid. Back to Aiden. Peek around. Hey, Robbie! Mikey holds on to it. Gets it into the zone. Still holding on to it. Trying to get it over to Dean. Picked up by Mikey. Up to Aiden. Aiden keeps it into the zone. 7:22 left. And yeah, we're going on a power play. Are they going to call elbowing on that one? Rough face-off win. Gets it over to Mikey. Riker with a shot. Caught and covered. We have a minute 8 a minute 50 left in our power play. Littleton with possession, picked up by Colton, up to Dean. Dean gets it into the zone. Mikey and Riker going in front, up to Grayson. Grayson holding on to it. Oh no, Grayson just lifts. Oh, how are they calling him for tripping on that? Grayson's going in the box for tripping, so we'll be 4-on-4. Good face off. Littleton with the face off went up to their D. D to D pass. Shot. Blocked by Robbie. Loose. Cleared out by Colton. Littleton holding on to it up against the boards. They make a cross-ice pass. J-Ray was able to interrupt it enough that it wasn't a full-on pass. Pressure from Colton up to Brock. Brock's got the puck. J-Ray's with him. Littleton takes possession of it. Parker's out for Colton. Littleton holds on to it. Nice poke from Brock. Littleton holds on to it, takes it back behind the net. Puck gets sent back. Luckily, they missed that wide open opportunity. J-Ray has it. That's so offside. Unfortunately, Brock didn't see that they held up J-Ray. I have a feeling that there are some saucy words happening out there. All right, so we got Ian out here with Hayden. And we got Eli and Parker. 5:25 left in the game. Eli dumps it into the zone. We are on a penalty kill now. Hayden holding on. Shot down towards the net. Picked up by Littleton back behind, trying to wrap it around. Offside. Here we got Colton and Aiden coming out. Dean, Mikey, and Riker. I was going to say if he was standing over here. Riker with the face off. Riker with the face-off win. Gets it over to Dean. Picked up again by Riker. Gets it cleared out. Still up against. And then, sorry, I don't know where it is when it's right below me. Aiden clears it up, gets it up to Mikey. Mikey dumps it in. Mikey trying to get it down in front. Mikey with the pass. Colton picks it up. Holds on to it. Offside. Riker with the face off. Kind of a stalemate on the win. Both of them pushed it off to the side. Littleton holds on to it. Gets it up to Dean. Dean trying to get it over to Mikey. Gets intercepted. Another pass over. Aiden's there. Picked up again by Riker. Riker with a shot from the corner. Blocked by Littleton. Picked up again by Aiden. Back up over to Dean. To J-Ray. Picked up by Littleton. Back checking by Riker. And Cam pushing off. Right there, loose. And of course, it's my kid swinging. Two minutes left in the game. J-Ray's out there. We got Hayden coming out with Brock. Cam and Eli on D. Hayden with face off. Wilson with face off went up to their D. Shot towards the net. Milton picking and drop going around. What is going on? What is that? Cross-checking? My kid got called for cross-checking.
Let it go. Let it go. Yeah, go!
Yeah, you go. Brock cleared it out. Brock and J-Ray going. Brock. Picked up by Hayden. Hayden trying to flip it up to Brock. Nice move, Eli. With some pressure up against the board. And who's going in now? It better not be Eli. So, to show Brooke. Second time that both Cameron and Merrick have been in the box together at the same time. All right. Puck goes up over to the side. 5 seconds left. Eli's waiting at the point. Back over to Brock. Shot goes high. Bolton with the win. All right, that's it for Silver Sticks. All right. Our next game is next weekend, so we'll see you guys then. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Really appreciate it. And let's hope the weather is a little bit warmer tomorrow. Take care.